Why P2B is having argument with Labour Party over his manifesto, Dele Farotimi. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. A spokesperson for P2B's presidential campaign council, Dele Farotimi, has revealed that his principal is having arguments with the Labour Party over his manifesto, and that is why it has not been released to the public yet. He said this during the debate with the People Democratic Party spokesperson Charles Aniago on African Independent Television AIT News. In the said debate, Charles Aniago asserted that the reason why P2B has not come out with a manifesto is that he is running on a platform whose ideology is different from his ideology. He said that B believes in a free market economy, whereas the Labour Party does not support a free market economy. Reacting to Aniago's assertion, Dele Farotimi said Obi is having an ideological argument with Labour Party because he does not want to have a manifesto that he will not follow through on. In a video shared on YouTube by AIT News, Dele Farotimi said, if you are having ideological argument within the party, and according to him, that is delaying our manifesto. That shows you the level of intellectual recourse and argument that are going into whatever we decide to present to the Nigerian people. I thank him for offering that kind of explanation. Yes, as my brother has said, we are having an argument that is to be expected when people intend to keep their word. We have not commissioned academics to go and write beautiful things that we will not follow through on if we get into power. Now, let me say this. I've said it before. Anybody, if your party has not written a manifesto, just contact me. I'm going to do it for you. No, at the charge, I will collect my money, clean money. But you are going to like what I'm going to write, because I will write and I will explain for you so that you're going to have a level of understanding, so that even anywhere you go to, it is going to be easy for you to remember what is in the manifesto. Now, that aside, lots of people will come and they're going to misunderstand this writer because they said they're having a conflict of interest. But if you listen to the news, let me say it again so that people are going to understand where Mr. Dele Farotimi, where P2B is coming from. He said the reason why P2B has not come out with a manifesto is that he is running on a platform whose ideology is different from his ideology. He said Obi believes in a free market economy, whereas the Labour Party does not support a free market economy. Now, people will ask, what is a free market economy? Well, a free market economy is an economy where buyers and sellers will be determining, they are going to be the sole, as in they're going to be in control of the price. The price of goods and services is going to be affected by demand and supply, which is what you're having now in Nigeria. That is what a free economy is. So, if you relate it to that, Obi said he believes in a free market economy, whereas the Labour Party does not support a free market economy. So the government, the Labour Party wants a situation where there is going to be a regulation, price regulation, like that time now during the military regime. Okay, that is it. Then he went further to say that Dele Farotimi said Obi is having an ideological argument with Labour Party because he does not want to have a manifesto that he will not follow from. That is the point. It is easy to write a manifesto, but it is difficult to even find someone who is willing to follow through. I tell you, we need somebody with that kind of a hunger. Somebody that he wants a situation where his manifesto, even if, of course, it's not possible for you to have all the things you have written there done, but you are going to be able to beat your chest that, hey, I did, a good number of them. Maybe 20 things you wrote there, you were able to achieve, let's say, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is doable. Do you understand? That is the main reason. And I think that is something I hold as is something good. This is not just by writing manifesto. It is by having the ability to follow it through. This is the way to go for a serious government, not those that package just to get into power. Good one. It's not about the painter's sepulchre, but that will never be fulfilled. Exactly. In the past 16 years of PDP and 7 years of APC, we have the Expo Manifesto taking Nigeria and poverty capital of the world. We need to try new things causing the birth of Abatesting. It takes insanity to continue doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. And many people in Nigeria do this. Most especially the electorate. You keep putting the same people in power and you expect that they are going to change. You know, it's like God give you choose between good and bad. And you pick the bad and immediately you go to the church and start praying. God will be looking at you like, I don't understand. I've given this woman, I gave her options. Why did she pick this one and why is she bothering herself? Pick the one where you could feel good, where say it did okay for you. That manifesto of the process is what you are now using to critique the government. If you're not a scammer, you should have a manifesto to be measured against. Okay. You can now see that P2B has no structure when those who have said it, you guys are abusing them all over. Showing now is the beginning of the excuse of failure. There's nothing like the excuse of failure. See, P2B can take all the time in the world because I say this because he is the only presidential candidate that has been really selling himself. Yes, he has made himself available for the electorate to question him. Anytime you need him up, if you organize something for him, he will attend. The last one he did on Twitter Space, where, there was a session, he came in and, there was an interactive session between, I've never seen it before, between citizens, electorate, and a presidential candidate. It is something that's more eating wow meal for the first time. You get to question him. Oga, this one, uncle, what are you doing about this one? The what of this one? Should we hold it to your word? You get to hear raw, as in from the horse's mouth. So Nigerians, the ball is certainly in our court. Yes, and we have been voting before, and does that now mean, just like I've used this scenario many times, you have a goal you want to attain, you want to become a medical doctor. So because you fail maybe MBBS exam once, you feel that is it. You have given up. That means you don't want to become a doctor so badly. If you want to become a doctor so badly, even if you fail MBBS exam 2 or 3 times, you will continue until at the end of the day, you're able to get it right. Okay. I like it when people are party stalwart are honest, plain, sincere, and brutally frank about an issue. Dele has demonstrated that they are not about to hoodwink the people just to get into power. Parties just commission academics to draw up party programs and manifestos, most of which is alien to the top hierarchy of the party. And when they eventually come into power, you hear the top party officials, including the president and chairman, disowning the document and feigning ignorance of the entire document, of course, which we normally see.